So today is one of a reviewer's favorite days of the week. Well, it's Saturday for me, Sunday when you see this, but it's package day. Over the last week or so, I've been, buying up a few fragrances that have been on my radar. Got them. You want to see what I think about them? Meet me on the other side of this intro and we're going to get right into it. Can't wait to show you what I got. Hold on one sec. What's going on, everybody? It's me. That's right. It's your boy, Trey Sense. Listen, package day. Package day. And this is every reviewer's favorite day of the week. Anytime we get a package. Now, okay, let me break this down. We got three different ways that I got these fragrances here. One, I picked up at a TJ Maxx, Marshalls. One was a gift from a very generous sub of mine, Mr. Lamar Gaston. And three, I purchased. It was a fourth purchase, but I had to send that one back because, in my opinion, the seller straight up lied. They said the bottle was 95% full. When I got the bottle, it was closer to 40%. So I had to send it back. So, but still, all in all, it's a pretty good haul, pretty good little package day for me. So let's get it. Let's get started. Let's get into it. The first one, and very intrigued by this house, very intrigued by this company. I'm pretty sure I will be picking up more fragrances from them. The fragrance was $14.99. I don't know if you can see that, and I picked it up at Marshall's. And this fragrance is from their Velvet collection. The company is Milestone. The line is the Velvet collection, and this fragrance is Desert Oud. And I've seen a couple of these, and I've picked a couple of them up and tried them. I smelled them in the stores, and they all smell good. But at that time, I was like, you know what? I'm not really fixing to buy fragrances right now. I've got some goals that I'm trying to meet, so I'm put that on hold. I met those goals, so I decided to splurge a little bit and spend a little money on myself. So here we are, Desert Oud. Now, what is this fragrance? Just what you think it is. It's oud. It's a very smooth, very toned down, easy to wear oud. And it's a very well made fragrance. I mean, for $14, I have to say, over the last 3 years, the fragrances that you see at Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and places like that are just sitting out on the shelf with no box have improved, in my opinion, by 100%. Now, you can do what you want to. It's your money. It's your money. I encourage you to at least pick them up, smell them, maybe even give them a little spritz on your wrist or something, just to see how they work, because you may miss out on a great scent. I picked up this one. I picked up El Dorado Kingdom. I picked up Victory by Lamani. I mean, several. I picked up that Emerge, and all of those are great smelling fragrances that I get at least 8 hours of longevity out of, 2.5 to 3 hours of projection, and they were all under $15 before tax. This one, oud. Very smooth, very wearable oud. This one is tricky, and here's why. Because when you first spray it, you think, and it's one, you can't overspray this. Do not overspray this. If you put too much of this on, you're going to choke yourself and choke somebody out. Now, it is a very smooth and easy to wear oud. This may be the most easy to wear oud fragrance that I have in my collection. Is it as good as some of the ouds that I have from Mancera? Not quite as potent, not quite as strong and in your face, but as far as the longevity goes, and that's why I said this one was a little bit sneaky, it wasn't a monster projector on my skin when I wore it. But I did find myself catching whiffs of it the next day on my skin, and I wore it to work. My shift was 5 hours. Normally, when I get off at 11 p.m., I don't come home and go to sleep. It's normally 4, sometimes 5 a.m. before I finally fall asleep, and I was still getting whiffs of it. And when I woke up, I could still smell it. So, monster longevity, decent projection. It does lay kind of close to the skin after a few hours, but it's gonna lay there 4 hours, if that makes any sense to you. But Desert Oud is a nice little scent, great bottle, decent cap. I mean, everything about this fragrance for $15, I think it's a win. I think it's a win. From the House of Milestone, their Velvet Collection, and this is Desert Oud. I will be on the lookout for more of these fragrances. Pretty good looking bottle. I just like everything about it for the $14 that I paid for it. And I picked that up at Marshall's. Now, to the fragrance that was gifted to me so graciously by my good friend Lamar Gadsden, who thinks he can barbecue. He swears he cooks the best ribs in the world. I'm about to get up to St. Louis and check the ribs out. I live in Alabama. We got good everything down here. Anyway, from the house of Afnan, from their Supremacy line, it is Gnar. This is the second bottle. No, it's not the second bottle. It's the second bottle from the Supremacy line that I have. Give myself a little spritz here. Good looking bottle. The cap acts like it wants to click into place, but I would never pick the bottle up by that cap. I just don't trust it. Okay. Okay. This is not a first impression. I haven't given this a full wearing yet. It's not a first impression. I did spray it on the other day, but you know. Now, what I get from this fragrance, is a spicy, maybe oak mossy type of vibe, like a fragrance maybe from the 80s with a modern twist. It's very smooth, it's very refined, but at the same time it's very earthy and it's very masculine. It reminds me of something from the house of Amouage. Reminds me of something from the house of Amouage, but it's not in your face and just super duper strong. I'll give myself another little spray here. It smells really good though, really smooth. When I think Gnar, I think dark, heavy, nighttime fragrances. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's wrong on my part. But that's what I get. That's what I get. A little bit of a spice, a little bit of a old school nostalgic, almost like it wants to go barbershop, but it kind of goes fougere. But very clean, very earthy. I like this. I like this. I think this is perfect for a gentleman like myself in its middle to late 40s. I think it's perfect. I'm 47 for those who didn't know. And I think this fragrance goes well for somebody that age. Any age group can wear it, but I definitely think it fits us, not so old guys. Definitely one I would reach for more on a cooler day. Definitely more one I see more being worn with a hoodie, a sweatshirt, or a sweater. Definitely an evening out type of scent. It's not one I could see. I mean, you could wear it to the office, but it doesn't give me office vibes. It just gives me very mature, very masculine, dare I even say sophisticated type vibes. I like it. Haven't really tested it yet, so I can't speak for longevity and projection yet, but I'll get to that when I get a chance to give this a full wearing. And this is Gnar from the house of Armagh from their Supremacy line. I remember seeing a lot of these when I was in Texas. with JP and Manny when we were on Harry Hines at some of the shops we went to, like Dallas Perfumery, and they had several different bottles of the Supremacy line, and I wish I had paid more attention, but it seems like my mind at that point was on finding a few specific bottles and wasn't on fragrances like this, and I wish I had paid more attention, but you know, that's nice. Really, really smooth, really, really refined, really easy, gentlemanly, sophisticated type fragrances. For those of you who like fragrances that are not in the average run-of-the-mill of everything else that you smell, I think you would like this one. Like my boy Cheapo, he and I are always talking, and he does not want anything that just smells okay, subpar, average, or run-of-the-mill. I think this is one you would like, Cheapo, if you see this video. I like that. I like it anyway. Now, to my Makari purchases. I do a lot of shopping on Makari because it's a great way for me to get some of the fragrances that I want at a discounted price. You do have to do your research. You do have to read. My suggestion is that you go read the reviews, know what you're looking for, do some research, pay attention. If they got stock photos, don't bother with it. That means that they just got a picture that they took off the internet. If they don't have actual pictures of the product, it's probably not going to be legit. Now, moving along. This is not the fragrance that I thought it was, but nonetheless, I'm still happy with the purchase, the price I got it for. I thought I was buying Ralph Club, the parfum, but instead it was just Ralph Club. This is a parfum concentration. I did not know that until I got it, but nonetheless, very pleased with this fragrance. I picked this 50 ml up for about $45, $48, $49, I think, maybe $55 after taxes and shipping. And it came with a 10 ml travel decant, I think. I think it came with a 10 ml, and I passed it along already. So, Ralph Club. A lot of people say this fragrance is basic. A lot of people say it's boring, it's generic, all those things that people say, you know, when a fragrance doesn't smell like Creed Aventus, Baccarat Rouge, Invictus, or anything like that. They call it those things. To me, this is a workhorse. To me, this is that guy that comes out of the bullpen and closes it down. It's that pinch hitter. Ah, that smells so good. You know, it's that running back that you can give the ball to on 3rd and 3 and know he's gonna get you 3.5. You know, maybe not flashy, but this is a workhorse. This is an everyday type of scent. This is a fragrance that I think the average Joe can afford, and the average Joe can wear this every single day, and I think be just fine. It's winter, summer, spring, fall, office, date, workout, gym, running errands. It is very safe. It is very mass appealing, but at the same time, to me, it doesn't smell generic or boring. I happen to like it. It's a little bit sweet. It leans a little bit like it wants to go blue, but then it comes back to like this nice, clean, masculine, easy to wear fragrance. Now that I have the ED, well, it is an EDP. Now that I have Ralph Club, I will be looking for the parfum. The prices on it are a little bit high, but nonetheless, and I had smelled this before because I have a little sample of it, but nonetheless, very happy to get this in my collection for the price that I paid for it, and I think it's a good fragrance. Very stellar. I think any age group can wear this. I think it's a good release, and I think it's a good pickup, and I think if you don't have it in your collection, then maybe you should think about getting it, especially if you're looking for a Swiss Army. If you're looking for something that you can wear anytime, just bam, don't have to think about it. And here's the thing about this fragrance. Ralph Club is very mass appealing. Everybody is gonna like the way this smells, and they're gonna like the way it smells on you. The only problem is you may run into it on several different people, because I'm pretty sure it's a very popular fragrance. Not, you know, as popular as the 1 millions and the Invictuses and things like that, but with everything nowadays coming off so sweet in the lines of Baccarat Rouge 540, then I think this might be a nice little curveball, nice little change up to your rotation and to your collection. You know, pick it up, give it a shot. I think you may like it. I certainly do. I certainly do. All right. That was one of the ones that I ordered on Makari. Now, what I was trying to do was get the Carolina Herrera Bad Boy collection into my collection because it's one I had been wanting. I found one or two at good prices, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna just get them all. The one that I had to send back was the OG Carolina Herrera Bad Boy, which I may pick that up. I don't know. I just don't know yet. Now, the two that I were able to pick up are great. They were exactly what they were supposed to be. All right. From the house of Carolina Herrera, it is Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. I noticed in the bigger bottles of Cobalt, at least, or maybe it's the bigger bottles of Carolina Herrera, they don't have this. This is just a cap and it has just a traditional spray. Trying to see where all this, oh man. Is that the Desert Oud? No, that's the Gnar. Where did I spray that Desert Oud? That's the Ralph Club. Is that the? That's the Gnar. Man, whatever I sprayed is smelling good. Okay. I haven't worn this yet either. Did some testing. I think my price on this for a, that's nice, for a 3.4 ounce bottle. Yeah, that's the 3.4, isn't it? The 3.4? No, it's a 50 mil. My price on this for the 50 mil was $48 plus tax, and I think that is a great, I think that was a great deal, and you can tell by my reaction that I like it. The more I smell this, the more I like it. Blue, as you can tell by the juice, it's a blue fragrance. Okay, Cobalt is a shade of blue. Oh man, that smells so good. Is it the reinvention of the wheel? No. Does it smell good? Yes. Okay, it smells good. Slightly fruity. It does smell like something that I've smelled before, and I hate when I do this because it's gonna bug me. It does smell like something that I've smelled before. And whatever it is, it's a lot cheaper than this. It'll come to me because I may end up tearing my entire collection apart till I find out what it is. Oh man, I've smelled this before. Maybe something, it's gonna be something simple, like something from the house of Adidas or Playboy. It was a really, really inexpensive fragrance. I'm talking about something that I could pick up for $7 or $8. But this smells so good. Think blue, think fruity, and that's what you got in here. A blue, fruity, fresh fragrance. I don't know how I'm going to store this bottle. I don't know if I'm going to put it in here or if I'm going to put it in here. I need to put it somewhere where it's going to be stable because I'm just not a fan of this. It just looks like it's going to, you know, topple over, and I don't want, my luck, it would topple over and break, and then it's $50 wasted. I feel like $50 for this fragrance was a really, really good deal, especially when you're talking about $50 shipped, because I looked on Fragrance X and Fragrance Net, and 50 mils was like $90. So 90 to 100, and the 3.4s were like 110, you know, and up. Now that the opening has dissipated a little bit, some of that fruitiness has gone away, and now you're left with this cool, smooth, creamy blue type of note. I like it. I like it. I really do. I think this is an evening type of scent. Definitely one I think, in my opinion, leans towards right now. What's left of the spring into the first of the summer. And if you're gonna wear it into the summer, I would say summer night, and then pick it up maybe again, maybe in the fall, or in a climate controlled environment. I would not necessarily reach for this in the hottest part of the day. If I had errands to run or something like that, I just don't think it would mix well with the heat. But boy, in the nighttime, when it's the right time to be with the one you love, I think this one would be great. Great little evening out, date night fragrance. Now, it's not a come close and cuddle me scent, but it is a very attractive scent. I think it smells wonderful. Carolina Herrera Cobalt Blue. Again, the one that I had to send back, Cobalt Blue. Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. I said Cobalt Blue, but Cobalt is blue. The one I had to send back was the original Bad Boy. Now, made another purchase. House of Carolina Herrera. And it is Carolina Herrera Bad Boy La Parfum. And I haven't worn this one yet either, as I gotta find a spot to spray. So that's gonna be hard to get to. Let me spray right here. These put out quite a nice amount of juice. Maybe 3 to 4 sprays of this is all you're gonna need, because it puts out a nice mist. I don't know if you can see that, but my arm is wet. Yeah. Very modern, very sexy, very masculine. Again, another one that I think is stellar for the nighttime. It's almost like it wants to go bubblegummy and sweet. That's nice, man. These two, I mean, everything that I got here was amazing. These two right here are very, very, very satisfying purchases. I think I paid $42 for this one. This is a 50 ml, and it was full. It was full. I don't think it had ever been sprayed. I had to prime it to spray it. I don't think it had ever been sprayed. And I got it for $42. Okay, yes. Yep, that bubblegummy sweetness is coming in, and now it's not sickening sweet or syrupy sweet or anything like that, but it does have a youthful bubblegum sweetness to it. But nonetheless, I do think it smells really, really good. Again, a cool day. Neither one of these I would reach for if I had to go do anything in the hottest part of the day. They just don't give me that type of vibe. The vibe that they give me is very chill, very subtle, very relaxed. To me, they just smell like a man that's confident, if you know what I mean. And again, hoodie, sweatshirt, sweater, that type of vibe. But a nice pair of jeans, I think that's where both of those, the La Parfum and the Cobalt, would rock out. And I like them both. Man, they both smell good. They both smell good. Again, the one I had to send back, and I hate it because I was really looking forward to having the 3 of them. And I may go back and when my refund is fully processed, of course, the seller is dragging their feet about reviewing the package that I sent them back because they're saying that it leaked out. There was no leakage. The bags were dry, everything, and they shipped a half-ass empty bottle and thought somebody was gonna be dumb enough to go for the okie doke. And honestly, I think that was the most expensive one that I purchased. But it also was a 100 ml. So I was like 100 mil, 95% full for like $52, $53. I was all for it. But anyway, yeah, that is my 5 fragrance haul. Let's go through them again. Carolina Herrera Bad Boy La Parfum, Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. I almost said blue again. Bad Boy Cobalt, Ralph Lauren's Ralph Club, Swiss Army Knife. Get this in your collection. Very mature, sophisticated F9 Supremacy, Gnar, and a great cheapie to wear if you're looking for something nice, oody, sophisticated, and cheap. Milestone Desert Oud from the Velvet collection. All right, guys, that has been it, man. That's what's new to my collection. I do have one more that's on the way, but it's relatively unknown. I can't even find a review on it. But I'll talk to you about that when I get it. And I'm considering making another purchase. As I sit here now, I'm thinking about going to the mall and making a purchase, because there's one that I've had my eye on, and I just don't see it anywhere. It's not really popular, but I smelled it and I love the way it smelled, so I may go pick that up. We'll see. But anyway, next time you see me, you'll probably be getting the week in review, and I'll probably do that Monday or Tuesday. Since I'm putting this up for you Sunday, I may do that one Sunday night and get it to you Monday. But anyway, I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Stay safe out there, enjoy yourselves, and thank you for being the best part of this channel and for returning to the scene of the crime. All right, guys, until next time, I love you all, and may God bless you all. Peace.